Okay, so method 3. This is just an objective method also I can say. Let A equal to B equal to C. Then LHS will be tan inverse root 3 plus tan inverse root 3 plus tan inverse root 3. Not LHS question. This is pi by 3 plus pi by 3 plus pi by 3, which will be pi. Okay, now 21 is quite similar to this 20th one only. So you can try to do either you can do by method 1 or method 2. Method 3 will be easier. Maybe that also will write easy method first. Method 1, objective method. That is take x equal to y equal to z. 20. Then I take x equal to y equal to z. The question will become now tan inverse 1 by root 3 plus tan inverse 1 by root 3 plus tan inverse 1 by root 3, which is pi by 6 plus pi by 6 plus pi by 6, which is pi by 2. Okay, but if you do this, we will not learn how it is actually true for all values of ABC. Okay, getting the answer, it's okay, but understanding how it is true for all cases is not a good method. So we go for the other standard method. Method 2. Again, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y formula we want to use, but here x into y is less than 1. So I can write that yz by x root x square plus y square plus z square into zx by y root x square plus y square plus z square equal to x will cancel, y will cancel. We will be getting z by x square plus y square plus z square, not z square by. So obviously numerator is smaller and denominator is bigger. So it will be less than 1. Because x into y is less than 1, I can write tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is directly tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. Okay, so now tan inverse yz by x root x square plus y square z square plus tan inverse zx by y root x square plus y square plus z square is tan inverse. So the formula is simply what we are using is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy when xy is less than 1. Of course, x and y are positive. If you are using that formula, you'll get quite a big expression here. Let me try to write yz by x root x square plus y square plus z square plus zx by x root x square plus y square plus z square by 1 minus yz by x root x square plus y square plus z square into zx by y root x square plus y square plus z square. Okay, I hope these two easy methods everybody has written for 20 method 3 and 21 method 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that will come tan inverse. How to simplify, what I can take common is z. I can take xyz common. That's better. No. Yes. If I multiply with x here, this is y. Okay. I can take z by common. I'll get y by x plus x by y, which is y square. Okay, let me see. I will take z by root over x square plus y square plus z square common. What I will be left with is y by x plus x by y. Denominator 1 minus. I can cancel this y, cancel this x. I will be left with z by z square by x square plus y square plus z square. Tan inverse. Z by root over x square plus y square plus z square. This if I take LCM, y square plus x square by xy. This if I take LCM, this is z. X square plus y square plus z square minus z square by x square plus y square plus z square. Z square will cancel. No, not x square. X square plus y square, x square plus y square also will be cancelled. So tan inverse z by root over x square plus y square plus z square into y square plus x square by xy into this reciprocal is x square plus y square plus z square on the top and this x square plus y square in the denominator. These two are same, they'll get cancelled. This square root and this square root will cancel. I will get tan inverse z root x square plus y square plus z square by xy. This is exactly a reciprocal of what we need. So I can write tan inverse as cot inverse ulta of this, which is xy by z root x square plus y square plus z square. Now first two things when I combined, I got cot inverse. The third one is exactly same but tan inverse, and cot inverse something plus the same, or you can write cot inverse as pi by 2 minus tan inverse. Pi by 2 minus tan inverse xy by z root x square plus y square plus z square. And based on that, when you bring to LHS, this plus that will be pi by 2. So question is equal to pi by 2. Okay, so basically like the previous question, the question is first of all you have tan inverse of one big expression plus tan inverse of one big expression plus one more is there. Instead of that, I took only first two things. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, I want to use this formula, but xy less than 1 only I can use this, xy greater than 1 another formula. So first of all, I have to make sure that this into this, the product is less than 1. So when I multiply these two, I got z square by this. Denominator is bigger than numerator, so it is less than 1. So now I can use this formula, this whole thing plus this whole thing, x plus y by 1 minus xy. And after that take something common, and this is all simplification. When we simplified, we got something where what is inside the tan inverse is reciprocal of the third expression. So that's why tan inverse something, I can write cot inverse reciprocal of that. Tan inverse x, you can write cot inverse 1 by x. So this expression is reciprocal of that expression. Now cot inverse x, I can write pi by 2 minus tan inverse x. Same expression. Okay. Now this is exactly our third expression. So this and that will get cancelled when you add. You'll be left with pi by 2. Is this okay? 21 method 2.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. Method 3, we will do same like tan a plus b plus c formula. Tan a plus tan b plus tan c, all that. Instead of proving numerator is 0 like previous question 20, we'll prove denominator as 0. Anybody any doubt in any step? Feel free to ask. Okay, I'm going to erase. Does anybody need more time? So try next question or think about another method that I told. Okay. Method 3. Let first one tan inverse yz by x root x square plus y square plus z square, that as A. Similarly, B and C other two. Now I want to find tan A tan B plus tan B tan C plus tan C tan A, and I'm going to prove this as 1. What is tan A? If you stand this side, yz by x root x square plus y square plus z square into tan B is zx by y into root over x square plus y square plus z square. And similarly, tan B is zx by y root x square plus y square plus z square into xy by z root x square plus y square plus z square and xy by z root x square plus y square plus z square into yz by x root x square plus y square plus z square. Tan A tan B plus tan B tan C plus tan C tan A. When you multiply these two alone, I can cancel y here, I can cancel x here. I will get z square by x square plus y square plus z square, x square by x square plus y square plus z square, and y square by x square plus y square plus z square. You can easily see it is 1. X square plus y square plus z square by x square plus y square plus z square, which is 1. And we all know, okay, from this I can say a plus b plus c. This also we know, and one more thing we know, and a plus b plus c belongs to 0 to 3 pi by 2. 0 to 3 pi by 2. Why? A alone is between 0 to pi by 2. We know A, B, C all belongs to 0 to pi by 2 because this is a positive expression because x, y, z are positive. Between 0 to 3 pi by 2, tan is undefined because the denominator becomes 0. That's only possible at pi by 2. So this implies this and this total implies a plus b plus c is pi by 2. That is because tan a plus, you can even write that, okay. Maybe I'll write like this. A plus b plus c belongs to 0 to 3 pi by 2 and tan a plus b plus c is undefined, or I can even say cos a plus b plus c is 0. Because of that, a plus b plus c is equal to pi by 2, and that's the question. One may say, where got cos has a role here? Let us see what is the formula for cos we have. Cos a plus b plus c formula is cos a cos b cos c minus cos a sin b sin c minus cos b sin c sin a minus cos c sin a sin b. This is a formula for cos. And if I take cos a, cos b, cos c common, it is actually 1 minus tan a tan b minus tan b tan c minus tan c tan a. Okay, and we proved this is 0 now because we proved tan a tan b plus tan b tan c plus tan c tan a value is equal to 1. So 1 minus tan a tan b minus tan b tan c minus tan c tan a is 0. Or if somebody want to know tan a plus b plus c formula, it will be there in the denominator. Tan a plus tan b plus tan c minus tan a into tan b into tan c by 1 minus tan a tan b minus tan a tan b tan c minus tan b tan c minus tan c tan a. So we basically proved the first tan inverse we took angle A, second tan inverse B, third tan inverse C. Then when you bring tan inverse this side, tan A will be this expression. Similarly, tan B, tan C. We try to find tan A, tan B plus tan B, tan C plus tan C, tan A. It came 1. And we also know A is between 0 to pi by 2, B is between 0 to pi by 2, and also C is also between 0 to pi by 2. So total A plus B plus C belongs to 0 to 3 pi by 2. Okay. And either tan a plus b plus is undefined, you can say, or cos a plus b plus is 0, because basically what we proved is tan a tan b plus tan b tan c plus tan c tan a is 1. Because of these two together, you can say a plus b plus is 5. Is it all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 2021, the expressions for writing a little bigger, but otherwise not a difficult question if you think carefully. So you can complete it, you can write 22, 23, both are almost similar. The last two formulas not necessary to write. I just want you to remind of the formulas. But if you want to write also, it's okay. Okay, I'm arranging this. Anybody needs more time?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, 22. We have cot inverse and tan inverse. What is the inner expression is same. Alpha is equal to cot inverse root cos 2 theta minus tan inverse root cos 2 theta. Cot inverse, I am going to write pi by 2 minus tan inverse. We know cot inverse x plus tan inverse x is pi by 2. So cot inverse x can be written as pi by 2 minus tan inverse x. So this is pi by 2 minus tan inverse root cos 2 theta. And this is already tan inverse root cos 2 theta. Since cot inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus tan inverse x. This and this are same. I want to take that as alpha. So this is equal to pi by 2 minus 2 theta, where I'm going to take let not theta, some alpha. Alpha is also there, so let us say beta. Let tan inverse root cos 2 theta is equal to beta. Now they want sine alpha, simply apply sine. Sine alpha is sine 90 minus 2 beta. Sine 90 minus 2 beta is cos 2 beta. And if I send this tan this side, I will get tan beta is equal to root cos 2 theta. I know tan beta and I want to find cos 2 beta. Anybody want to tell me what should I do?
1 minus tan square beta
1
by 1
minus
plus
tan
tan
square
square
beta by 1 plus tan square.
Yeah, so use 1 minus tan square beta by 1 plus tan square beta. 1 minus and tan beta is this, so tan square beta is cos 2 theta. So 1 minus cos 2 theta by 1 plus cos 2 theta. We know it is actually tan square theta. If you want 1 minus cos 2 theta, formula is 2 sin square theta, and 1 plus cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta, and you simplify, it is tan square theta. That's it, answer is tan square theta. Lochan Srivastav, you should write your roll number in the beginning, like others. And this Ravia, roll number 374 also. 374 should be first, Ravia later. Okay. So some questions we use inverse trigonometric formula. Some questions that inverse you take it as alpha or beta. Like for example, here tan inverse something I took beta, and the other one is beta. This is pi by 2 minus beta, and then we applied sine because they wanted sine alpha. And any question, if somebody wants to tell some other method also, feel free to tell. Okay. '23 also quite similar. Let tan inverse root tan alpha is some beta. Then cot inverse root to tan alpha, which is pi by 2 minus tan inverse root to tan alpha is pi by 2 minus beta. Now the question which is u, which is equal to cot inverse root to tan alpha minus tan inverse root to tan alpha is pi by 2 minus beta, which is pi by 2 minus 2 beta. Apart from this, if I bring this side, I will get tan beta is equal to root tan alpha. Coming to this, they wanted tan pi by 4 minus u by 2. So what is pi by 4 minus u by 2? Pi by 4 minus half of this, which is pi by 4 minus beta. So simply beta, that's it. So they wanted tan pi by 4 minus u by 2, which is tan beta, and the tan beta is simply root tan alpha. So in terms of alpha, we want answer which is root tan alpha. So both 22 and 23, we took tan inverse part as some beta, convert the whole question into beta, and substitute in the whatever. Okay, 22 or 23. Anybody have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. 24. Basically, some of the formulas we are not, we stated the formulas, but we may not have done enough examples on that. For example, in 24, cos inverse x by 2 plus root over 3 minus 3x square by 2. It can be actually manipulated to get a particular formula. How is that? Cos inverse. I am going to write this as x into 1 by 2. I can take root 3 common here. I'll get root 3 into root 1 minus x square by 2. Cos inverse x into 1 by 2. This root 3 by 2 can be written as root over 1 minus 1 by 2 whole square into root over 1 minus x square. Does it look like cos inverse xy plus root 1 minus x square plus root 1 minus y square? Does it look like that or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Cos inverse AB plus root 1 minus a square plus root 1 minus b square. Formula is cos inverse A minus cos inverse B or cos inverse B minus cos inverse A. Whichever is smaller among AB, that will come first because the angle is bigger. We had two cases. What is the formula we had is cos inverse x root, xy plus root 1 minus x square root 1 minus y square is equal to cos inverse x minus cos inverse y. This is when x less than y, and cos inverse y minus cos inverse x when this is y less than x. Okay. So when y is smaller, y will come first. If x is smaller, x will come first. That's the point, whichever is smaller. So based on that formula here, which is smaller? X is between 1 by 2 and 1. So x is smaller and 1 by 2 is smaller and x is bigger. It will be cos inverse 1 by 2 minus cos inverse x, since 1 by 2 is less than x, because if number is smaller, angle is bigger. So that it will be a positive angle. Okay, now the initial cos inverse x get cancelled with this. So coming to the question is cos inverse x plus cos inverse x by 2 plus root over 3 minus 3x square by 2, which is cos inverse x, and this part is cos inverse 1 by 2 minus cos inverse x. This cos inverse x and this cos inverse x will cancel. You will be left with cos inverse 1 by 2, which is 60 degrees or pi by 3. Okay, if you don't get this idea, you have to take x equal to cos theta also, it will work out. Let x equal to cos theta. Then the question will become cos inverse x will become theta. Inside the another cos inverse, it will become half of cos theta plus root 3 by 2 into root 1 minus cos square theta will come. And it's like deriving the formula, that's all. Once again, this is cos theta into cos 60 degrees and sin theta into sin 60. That is cos inverse cos. I can write pi by 3 minus theta or theta minus pi by 3, but pi by 3 minus theta is positive, so I am writing that. So theta plus pi by 3 minus theta, which is pi by 3. If you write theta minus pi by 3, it will not cancel, but it is not right because it's not within the principal values at that time. Okay, this is quite nice, but if somebody wants to write like this also.
Sir, in method 1 from second to third step, how did you simplify, sir?
Root 3 by 2, I wrote 1 minus 1 by 4. Is that okay?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 is root over 3 by 4, which is root over 1 minus 1 by 4, which is root over 1 minus 1 by 2 whole square. That's all.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I hope everybody completed.
Sir, method 2 don't rub it, sir.
Okay.
Done, sir, method 2 also.
Okay. Okay, 25th one. I can use LHS this formula, cos inverse x minus cos inverse y formula is there. One may say there are cases, but there is a way I can avoid with the cases, okay, where I can apply cos on both sides. So 25th one, let me write method 1. When I tell method 2, I'll tell you how to use that formula. Okay. Alpha is given in the question as cos inverse x minus cos inverse y by 2. What is the formula for cos inverse x minus cos inverse y? Cos inverse xy, x into y by 2 plus root over 1 minus x square, root over 1 minus y square. Okay. Cos a minus b basically is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Based on that, we have this formula: cos inverse x minus cos inverse y is cos inverse xy plus root 1 minus x square plus root 1 minus y square. Only thing here is y is replaced with y by 2. That's all. Okay. Now this cos inverse x, this cos inverse bring this side. You will get cos alpha equal to xy by 2 plus, I'm going to multiply these two inside. I'll get 1 minus x square into 1 minus y square by 4. I don't want the square root, so I want to square it. If I directly square it, I'll not be able to remove the square root. I'll bring this xy by 2 this side and then square it. So cos alpha minus xy by 2 is root over 1 minus x square minus y square by 4 plus x square y square by 4. When I square it on both sides, I will get cos square alpha plus x square y square by 4 minus 2 into cos alpha into xy by 2. Here, I'll get 1 minus x square minus y square plus x square y square by 4 by squaring on both sides. This x square y square by 4, this also will get cancelled. 2 and 2 will cancel. This is something what they want. I get 4x square minus 4xy cos alpha plus y square. Oh, this is y square by 4. So I have to multiply with 4. I'll get 4 cos square alpha minus 4xy cos alpha equal to 4 minus 4x square minus y square. Now I want 4x square. So bring 4x square this side, y square also this side, and this 4 cos square to other side. So I'll get 4x square minus 4xy cos alpha plus y square is 4 minus 4 cos square alpha. If I take 4 common, it is 1 minus cos square alpha, which is answer 4 sin square alpha. This is a very standard question usually given in IP exam for 7 marks or 4 marks, I don't remember. But in mains also, 1 or 2 times also they gave this question.
Sir, what's the highest mark for question, sir, given in IP? Single question, highest mark.
7 marks. There will be 3 sections. One section will contain, in our IP textbook, last page, you see last few pages, there will be one board, model paper will be there. There will be 10 single answer questions, each 2 marks. There will be 7 4 marks questions, you can attempt any 5, there is a choice. There will be another 7 marks questions, you can attempt any 5.
Yes, sir.
And usually there is a standard pattern. Question number 18 will come from which lesson, question number 19 will come from which lesson. Okay. Because there should be equal weightage and there is it's called blueprint, by the way. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And within that lesson also, roughly which questions are there. It's not 1 or 2 questions. For each question, we may have 20 questions. If you do all those 20, definitely one of them will come. That's kind of.
Sir,
Yes, please.
what about other subjects, the Sanskrit?
All. Physics, chemistry, everything like that only. Out of all the subjects, physics is the easiest.
I'm talking about regular classes, sir.
Regular classes, I don't know what is their plan, but the thing is, government has to give clarity when is going to be IP board exams and what is the syllabus for board exam. Okay. In maths, physics, chemistry, we are teaching everything because in your JEE mains exam, most likely everything may be there for the exam. Okay. Even this year also, they are saying we are not going to reduce the syllabus. So what to speak of your batch? Okay. For your seniors are only they're telling they will not reduce the syllabus. Whether secondary class are going or not, we don't care. That's what they're saying. We don't know the final thing. So your languages is only for board exam. So I think they're waiting to get a clarity on what is the board syllabus. And it doesn't take much time, we can complete very quickly.
No, sir, we don't know Sanskrit anything.
No,
Yes,
don't
sir.
see, you don't know anything about Sanskrit, no problem. Okay, if you know Hindi and if some people know Telugu, it is very easy. Okay, combine Hindi and Telugu, that is Sanskrit.
Really, sir?
Yes, sir,
Really?
exactly.
The pronunciation, the words are quite similar to little old Telugu words, and the way you write is like a Hindi script. Okay, kind of. All right.
We can write in English also, no, sir.
And answers also you have to write in English. That is the way. Okay. The funny part is quite a good percentage of paper where, for example, essay questions, short answer questions will be in Sanskrit. If you understand, you can write answers in English.
Allowed, sir?
I allowed only. Most people write like that only.
Sir, English means it should like it is translation of each and every word or it's translation of sentence.
No, they will tell, okay, let us say, describe, let us say there is one poem about some tree, and they will tell, describe a tree. You write in English describing the tree, that's it.
Yes, sir.
Instead of describing the tree, they only there is a way how to ask in Sanskrit. I don't know what they call it. At least I know tree is called Vruksha or something, that much I know. I don't know anything more than that.
So then what is the difference between English and Sanskrit exam?
There is a grammar part to Sanskrit that has to be written in Sanskrit only, but they are simple Hindi kind of words only. Okay, if you know how to write Hindi and if you can somewhat know Telugu or even Hindi also, it's okay, you can manage. So not a big thing. Okay, I've seen every year many, forget about the local Telugu people, North Indians, especially I see from steel plant and Navy Children's School and all, they don't know any word of Telugu. Okay, but they get out of 198, 96 marks in Sanskrit just like that. Do you know French is also there? French is also there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. In Hyderabad, many colleges they prefer French than Sanskrit also, and the people get 100 out of 100 also.
Same like English only, sir. French also.
French, I don't know. I think some part of it you can write in English maybe. Again, they'll also have some words with French. I don't know the details of it, but people say in 10, 15 classes you can learn reasonably and easily get more than 95 marks. That's what people will say. Same thing like Sanskrit.
I was getting scared, sir. What Sanskrit I'll do? I don't know anything.
No. Don't worry about it. It's very, very easy. Okay.
Sir, for BITSAT English when they will teach, sir?
BITSAT will only teach before BITSAT only. Just 1 month before or 1.5 months before.
But English is not same with board English, sir?
No. It is a more vocabulary, that kind of. And little grammatical also there. Okay. But the words are not common that we use in our regular language. So you have to teach separately. If you teach now also, you'll forget it.
No, yes.
And that is only, you have actually 25 questions. Logical reasoning is also there and English also there. Together 25 questions. So, and no other exam has that. So there's no point in preparing for that now. Just before that exam, 10 days you practice, and if you do maths, physics, chemistry well, and this part you do reasonably well, you can go through.
Logical reasoning also separate class will be taken, sir?
Yes. Okay, sorry. Yes, I hope everybody completed 25, right? While we are chit-chatting.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, time is also, we are quite close. Let us see, they're asking a relation between cos tan inverse 1/7 and tan inverse 1/3. And the question is, instead of writing inverse trigonometry, let me write this question in trigonometric form. Tan alpha is 1/7 and tan beta is 1/3. They are asking us to find cos 2 alpha, and that is equal to what they're asking. Okay. First of all, let me find cos 2 alpha. What is the formula for cos 2 alpha in terms of tan alpha?
1 minus tan square alpha by 1 plus tan square alpha.
Yeah, 1 minus tan square alpha by 1 plus tan square alpha, which is 1 minus 1/49 by 1 plus 1/49, which is 48/49 by 50/49, which is 48/50, which is 24/25. But instead of giving 25/25 as the answer, they gave sin 2 beta, sin 3 beta, sin 4 beta, cos 3 beta, something. So what to do? Each option you find whichever comes 25/25, that's correct. So let us try to find sine 2 beta first of all. Sine 2 beta, what is the formula for it in terms of tan beta?
2 tan beta
2
by 1
tan
minus
beta
1
by
plus
1 plus
tan square.
tan square beta.
2 tan beta by 1 plus tan square beta. So 2 into 1 by 3 by 1 plus 1 by 9 is 2 by 3 by 10 by 9, which is 2 by 3 into 9 by 10, 3 by 5. Okay. So sine 2 beta is not correct. Next we have to find sine 4 beta. Okay, so the question is tan alpha given, tan beta given. Cos 2 alpha is what in terms of beta they're asking. So I want to find cos 2 beta. You know, if sine 2 beta is 3 by 5, cos 2 beta is 4 by 5, because I can even construct a triangle with 90 here, 2 beta here, 3 here, 4 here, 5 here. Now, if I try to find sine 4 beta as 2 sine 2 beta cos 2 beta, 2 into sine 2 beta is 3 by 5 and cos 2 beta is 4 by 5, which is 24 by 25. That's right, because we got it. Okay. If that is also did not come, we will find sine 3 beta and cos 3 beta. There is another way to do this, but I'm just purposely telling like this. What is another way I tell you? This is method 1. How much time? Okay. Method 2. I want to find tan 2 beta. 2 beta I want to find. 2 tan inverse 1 by 3 basically. I want to prove 2 alpha plus 4 beta. So alpha plus 2 beta is 5. Let me try to find tan 2 beta. Let me see what happens. 2 tan beta by 1 minus tan square beta, which is 2 by 3 by 1 minus 1 by 9, 2 by 3 by 8 by 9, which is 9 will go up, 3 by 4. No, not. It's okay. The let's get alpha plus beta is 5 by 4. Anyway, there is a slightly there way. Basically, what I want to prove is I want to prove 2 alpha plus 4 beta is 5 by 2 some way. Instead of that, I can write alpha plus 2 beta is 5 by 4 also, if I can manage to prove this. But one may ask, why are you proving this? Because it looks like you know the answer and you are trying to adjust to the answer basically. Okay. It's possible to prove that way also. Maybe I'll not discuss any method. This is okay? 26?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any physics?